America's Newsroom.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
What indeed now on this?
Well, yesterday we passed a bipartisan bill that made sure everyone who's working would not get a tax increase, put accountability into unemployment insurance. We fixed a cut 27% to doctors when it came to Medicare, make sure the health care provider is still there. And then we also put in there about Keystone, a pipeline for job creation that they have to make a decision, not to say one way or another. And you know, in Arkansas yesterday, 61 people were laid off because they have made politics into Keystone about not making a decision after the election. Now, that's a bipartisan bill. There are things in there the president asked for, things in there Republicans asked for. The House passed it on a bipartisan vote and now sent it to the Senate. So everything hinges on Senate Democrats.
So
if a tax increase transpires.
You're saying that Harry Reid's in a box right now. Are you suggesting you outflanked him?
I'm not suggesting we outflanked him.
This deal?
No, we simply followed the Constitution. The House passes the bill, the Senate can pass a bill, you can go to conference. Or you can pass a bill, send it to the other side, agree or disagree. Now, what Reid is doing, he's playing politics with this. He's saying dead on arrival, not allowing people to vote on it. You've got a number of members over there on both sides of the aisle that want to vote on it. This is the same tactics he's used with more than 25 job creation bills that the House has passed in a bipartisan manner that's sitting on the Senate.
Now, why was it important to include the Keystone Pipeline? Because that really seems to be the issue that Democrats have an issue with. Nancy Pelosi called it a poison pill. Steny Hoyer called it a stick in the eye.
Now, the number one issue in America today are jobs. Because the president refuses to make a decision and waits till after the election, 61 people were laid off yesterday in Arkansas, and it's going to happen more. We're not saying you have to say yes to Keystone. What we're saying is, here's job creation, make a decision, don't postpone it. Just like the president says, America can't wait. Now, if we don't do this pipeline, what will Canada do? Canada will sell the oil to China. The price for oil will go up in America that we see time and time again. If we get an energy that is actually at a lower cost, our economy can work. If we create jobs here that can start right now, people will be back to work instead of being laid off.
We're hearing from the White House right now. Dan Pfeiffer, communications director, sending out a tweet. He says it is false for Republicans to say that the pipeline will be approved based on what you passed yesterday. He's saying it's more accurate to say that the review process, the time period for that review process will be shortened, and he concludes this guarantees the pipeline will not be approved. Is he right?
No, he's wrong, because listen to what the president has done. The president has looked at the pipeline and says, no decision until after the election. Well, you know what? Stop playing politics. What we're saying is, make a decision. The process is there, the protections are there where you have all the reviews. One way or another, America can't wait for job creation. We can't sit back and continue to have people laid off. We've got to have this country moving again. And if Senator Reid wants to continue to play politics, he's going to put a tax increase on every working American. And we think that's wrong.
Do you think they'll pass this then?
I don't know.
Is it kind of the moment where you're pushing up to the end of the year and it's a take it or leave it scenario?
Look, if past behavior works, they haven't passed a budget in a number of years, and we've had trillion-dollar deficits. So I haven't seen anything come out of the Senate. But the Senate should act. They should take it up. There are a number of Democrat senators there that I guarantee will vote for this bill, just like a number of Democrat members who voted for it yesterday on the floor of the House.
What do you think is the true number of jobs created by Keystone? Some say 20,000, some say 50, some say the number is much smaller than that.
Well, I know this for sure. If we continue the path we are, more people will be laid off. I'd rather see people being hired than getting pink slip notices. And that's not the Christmas I want. I want to see people hired.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you. We're going to watch this and see where it goes. Also to our viewers a bit later, Democratic Congress